Welcome, my top 10 people I would trust with my last slice of pizza. Please remember this is not financial advice. Bitcoin closed green yesterday, but we are still stuck trading inside Thursday's range. DVOL, Bitcoin's volatility index, closed red. That's a positive sign for price stability. We remain under the short-term holder realized price. ETF inflows are still negative, and funding rates are positive, which usually favors the bears. Let's break it all down. The dollar broke out and looks like it's heading toward the 200-week simple moving average. It's currently overbought, so a pullback in the dollar could finally give Bitcoin some breathing room. Right now though, there really isn't much to do. Bitcoin is still trending lower and it looks like it wants to break this major zone. If it loses it, the breakdown could get violent because there isn't a ton of support underneath. One of the most important things right now is the funding rate environment. Sellers are still being paid to stay short. For big money managers, this creates two major problems. We are in a clear downtrend and longs aren't getting paid to hold. Even if price went sideways, institutions would rather sit in cash or other assets where they can collect daily carry. Right now, that advantage is still with the shorts, which is why we are not getting a meaningful bounce despite lighter selling pressure. ETFs have been net sellers for weeks, with almost no positive inflow days since early May. Michael Saylor and Strategic keep buying, but their size is tiny compared to the overall market. It's not enough to move the needle alone. The market is mostly being driven by near-term traders right now. Long-term conviction holders are largely sitting on their coins. This creates high volatility with very little directional follow-through. Retail is still buying every dip, but professionals are waiting for actual support and better risk-reward. So why hasn't Bitcoin bounced? The macro backdrop isn't helping. Strong dollar, hawkish Fed after the latest PCA data, and no clear rate cut path in the near term. We also have lingering uncertainty around BIP 110, which could potentially lead to a chain split. Until we get a bullish catalyst, big demand is staying on the sidelines. A short squeeze is possible at any moment because the short side is stretched, but without a real buying conviction behind it, any rip higher could fade quickly. And that's why I posted on X. In every bear market phase, Bitcoin trades below the long-term holder cost basis. It still hasn't reached the line, which is currently at $49,800. The long-term holder profit to volatility ratio metric still hasn't entered the max pain zone, which has historically marked the cycle bottom and a strong buying opportunity. So what do you think? Has Bitcoin truly bottomed? Or is the real capitulation still ahead? Let me know in the comments. Have a nice day. Bye.